Yo, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since I last posted, but I got some videos from our Season 4 journey coming your way now. I'll talk about it a bit at the end of the video, but what's been going on with me. But for now, let's get into the video with some games from the first week of the season before our rogue TIZZYB vanished IRL and was never seen again.
Yo, let's, I guess we have to start lock. And then
So here we got an Outlaw Aff Rdru.
Unless I flare him out right now.
Kind of a hard comp. I mean, anything with an Outlaw Rogue is like kind of fried.
Yeah,
Friend
I
man
would
wants a
love
POV.
Druid, but if he's like in a bad spot, you know what I mean?
We're talking about what we want to do.
Okay.
We just opened CBA waiting. This guy actually defensive smoke bomb and then disarms my true shot. Very interesting.
Okay, I'm disarmed, bro.
He bombs while I'm disarmed. I get a little bit of damage. And we get the trinket of Vage.
Anyway,
That's what we needed. I'm using the coil. I'm really trying to go healer because I want to get my damage off. Almost kill this guy actually, but we got the Mel Trank.
Killing the rogue.
We get a lot of pressure here.
Okay, we run now. It's
Force the Swiftman NS outside of the go, which is pretty pog. So I'm just trying to line the Warlock. I feign the UA and I'm trying to line the re-UAs. We had a nice little disarm on the Rogue here. I got re-UA'd though somehow.
I've kicked the flash. I can pre-scout a rogue.
Kick Flash pre-scout a Rogue.
Okay.
I actually chose to trap Afflock here because obviously I use Scatter for pre.
Healer.
Healer Trinket dispels.
Nice.
We have a nice little go here with Resi. Could have maybe killed through here on this go if I save trap for healer. Like right here, I could have trapped the cheap shot probably. So I still pretty much got feared anyways.
Yeah, he dies for sure.
But the way we did it kind of guaranteed the Ardru's trinket, so we got what we needed. I have my big go next go with arrow, so we're looking really solid. I still have my trinket.
I'm coming. Can you get ready to
Healer and kill target have no trinkets, so
off the R. 3.
I have every button. Pre-scatter. 3, 2, 1 to go.
Warlock.
We fear the lock. Win the game.
It's a feint, but I don't think it matters.
GG.
Does not matter. That's such a clean go, bro. That is our cleanest go.
I mean, versus a lot of teams, you have to figure out like how to do that, like who to do it.
For sure. I think we talked about it good before this go. That was a nice dome too. We all just running around the pillar, straight vibing.
Sense of him like cheating on the kidney.
We got another Outlaw Afflock healer team
For
here.
sure. I mean, they were both honestly
Big
dead.
dampeners.
To be on the
We got a
same
Holy
page.
Pally version here too, so it's a little bit harder with the bops
Yeah.
and sack. Get a nice open here though, stab cheap shot. I press my immune trigger so the rogue can't do anything to me.
Bubble sack.
They just trade the bubble big sack here. And the rogue sits in stealth. Interesting choice, but pretty solid trade. Like, they still have trinkets. It is my immune trinket in every button. I just dropped the arrow to try to get more. Broke the Dark Pact.
I had to send because I double tap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have like no CC.
Rogue's here?
Yeah, I fear him.
Kitty's me. Kind of a rando fear.
Okay.
Serves as the pre-fear though. We get the blind on this.
I kicked the Shadow Fury.
Kick Shadow Fury for some type of cover. Scatter the Warlock here into a Scare Beast. He's trying to knife a blink into peel. So we have a nice little triple cross go. He Cloak Evasions though. He's going to live through. We got the sap off the blind too, so we're just extending the go, chilling. Rogue's trying to re-stealth. I don't play pet into Afflocks because it's kind of just a liability. So I'm just trying to keep his stealth the other way. I have him marked.
I don't know how this.
He vanishes here, but I still have him marked. I
Fuck is
see him.
Rogue? I have him marked. Okay.
See him on the other side here. I get gouged. We get a fear on the pally.
So bad, but I'm just fucking human.
Kidney, don't, he's gonna fear me.
Any micros on the pally? Nice bomb. Nice
I get
bomb.
feared here. I probably could have scattered the Warlock there to stop
I
the
know,
fear
I
on
see,
me.
I see, sorry.
But I have my arrow soon, so I really just want to pre-scatter the rogue and win the game with that.
Yeah, we can kill Rogue. We can kill. Do you have smoke bomb still or no?
He just bombed that last go, and we forced a bop, so.
I can pre-scout a Rogue. Can we win?
I have my double tap. My rogue has kidney back now. Trying to set up the go. This guy's aura fleshing, so it's delayed. I get kidneyed.
Can we?
Double Howge, trying to set up. We fear here.
Okay, I pre-scout a Rogue.
Pre-scout a rogue. I just silence her at this point because we have the most fuck you damage.
He silence could just win, honestly. He in the silence.
The guy's silence. He's spamming bop, but he didn't want to trigger the silence to
I
bop.
didn't know you were on this pillar. That's really bad.
Yeah, I pushed up.
And we get the dubsy.
I see. Fuck, that was such a nice CC chain we did, like off the bomb. He's like in a bad spot.
He's just gonna.
Here we got a little Turbanski.
We have, I could like.
We're trying to get the sap scatter, but I think with the Earthbind, the Shaman got combat.
Oh fuck.
So I just scatter, and we just go.
It's fine. We definitely go Shaman on the swap, I think.
Trying to go Shaman on the swap. The Warrior actually gets the disarm on my rogue,
Okay.
so we have to wait a little bit. Trying to get some distance.
Oh my god, I'm so down for healer. I'm so down.
It's a little sketchy. I could have maybe half-trap Warrior to make it a little cleaner. I get Capstone, though. I trinket that shit, though. Aggro. I really want more from the Druid. I really want this Druid's trinket. We get the Intervene and Trinket Trank. I turn Warrior for one more aim with my arrow. Got a little crit. Forced to regen, too. Got what we needed. And the shaman just walls here for the
My
cleave.
Freedom
He's just
Bomb here
scared.
too. I'm gonna scatter warrior off this. Can we kidney bomb him actually off this? It's
So here I call for the kidney bomb just for DR. Just as it's like serves as a peel too. We get a nice little blind on Druid. I trapped the shaman for cross. Actually a pretty solid go here. Warrior defensive fears. It hits my healer too. My rogue trinkets aggro to get the sap to extend the go, which is really good. The shaman just off heals though like an absolute psychopath. Tops him. They rally too.
Holy shit. I'm going far,
It would have been nice if my healer could have feared the Sham off, but since the warrior feared him, it's not worth for my healer trinket, but it's worth for my rogue to trinket. We're pretty ahead on cooldowns here. I have no trinket, but I have everything. I'm just kiting right now. I give my healer really good grip value with my movement. I tried to pre-trap Druid here. I missed it by a little bit. Call for Dome here since I'm not playing Craven. We just win the game here. I blanket healer. Drop the arrow. No regen. No peels. Big damn.
Baby. Yes, sir.
We also sent a purge on the Druid actually before the global after we silenced before we dropped the arrow, and it purged his soul, so he actually didn't even have a soul to mess with when he came out of the silence.
These motherfuckers just running at me.
So here we got a Outlaw Ele Rdru, pretty similar to the Outlaw Aff, Outlaw Wizard Rdru, just big dampeners.
I can pre-scout a rogue if you want to stop Ellie.
Outlaw just comes out, he doesn't give a fuck. Kidney's my priest. Let's get a rogue on this go. A little cheap shot on the Ellie. He barks the Ellie over pet wall, so we swap the rogue off scatter, get the trinket evasion.
I already sent all my damn into evasion, but I'll silence for you. I'll silence his trinket.
Druid trinkets here, he's so scared, shaking in his boots, even though I'm disarmed. Got the silence on his trinket.
We got both trinkets.
Okay. Yeah, we have 1 minute, we win the game, I think, with blinds.
Yeah.
Save the blind for my arrow go, I think.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have Resonator. You guys have any damage?
I don't have anything.
Oh, this guy's in here. What the heck?
I scattered the alley.
Hey, stop the. Okay, guys.
Kind of just vibing between goes. Scattered Ellie here probably would have been more high value to pre-scatter the rogue and make this thing a little cleaner.
So bad. He grounds. I got the trap still.
Got the fear trap though, a little bit late.
Okay, nice.
Decent mini go. We're kind of just vibing because the game's gonna be over when I get Kieran Arrow back. They have no trinkets. We're holding our line for it. We're just kind of vibing until
I have
then.
scatter in 5, damage in.
Okay.
Okay, in 10 and 10. I root rogue back here.
We're ready to go right now. My healer says 10, so by the
Get ready to
time
blind the druid.
Rogue's trying to pre-run, so
I pre-scatter K right now.
pre-scattered blind. I silence the Ellie.
I silence the strong.
It's GG. Ellie can't do anything,
Can't do anything. It's just fucking.
especially with the Dark Arc on top. Sheesh. It's a clean go. Ellie has no saves. All he could potentially do was lasso, but he didn't really have it up anyways.
Like I usually will tell you if I don't have fame for UA, and I'll be like in the line.
So here we got a little DHDK, Arsham, a little double noob ender action here. With the Foxy Llama.
I just trapped you. Okay.
Trap him stealth, psych! Miss that shit every day of the week, but it's okay. He's casting a lobby B, so we
Yeah, I do.
give him a little boopski back into it. Got the cheap shot on him. Triple fear, I'm trying to go healer off this. I still have my immune tricking up for 5 seconds. So we immune some peels here and then just send the shaman to the moon.
Ooh, caught him.
Big
Caught him
damn.
slipping. Got a 3-2-1.
Here we got a kitty cleave. We're trying to talk about the opener right now, how we want to do it. We wanted to start priest and then swap warrior, but we didn't want to use the scatter, so we were trying to like cheap shot trap same global, but it was like kind of sketchy. There's like a whirlwind and a holy nova. It's kind of sus. He runs into it, but there's a gap on the dispel. I just DR scatter.
Got the Veen.
We get V and we get the dome, so we kind of got what we needed. We're kind of just like running away now. We get a nice little late blind go here though with our DRs. So we get the blind and we get the arrow on the warrior. So we get the regen and trinket. My rogue opts for a duel here on warrior. I think it might have been more high value to sap the priest and let me keep turreting aim shots on the warrior, but it's fine. We got warrior's trinket and pharaoh's trinket and the healer's rally, so the situation's looking good. They spear my rogue, he cloak vanishes. Chilling. We're just trying to vibe out.
They're just killing Fiend.
Look at my positioning. I'm playing so far. My rogue's in stealth. I scared these guys because they're chasing super line. My rogue's just a little far though because he's really scared because he has no buttons. He has no cloak, no vanish, no evasion. So he's really far. So he wasn't entirely here for this. Kind of rushed to go. I'm trying to help set it up though. Like we have DRs. I trapped Pharaoh line so he can't get the spell and I kick the MD around the corner. So we just go here with a cheap shot kidney, fear on the Pharaoh. We double cheap here It's a little sus, but it's enough CC with the amount of damage that we can do,
I'm going. I'm
and
in
we
stealth,
forced the
stealth,
paint
stealth.
sub on that go.
I need to play safe.
So here I'm feign camoing.
It's berserk, berserk.
I'm trying to set up the next go from stealth because it's my thing.
I can,
Yeah, I did.
I have to scatter a little early here though. I'm trying to wait for the DRs.
I blanket healer. Can we stun warrior off that?
We scare beast the feral too. I blanket the healer here into trap so he can't death. We win the game here.
I res you.
He just gets regen back late, but by the time he regens, it's very late. We have big damn. We get the whole aim shot off too.
Really clean, really clean.
Holy fuck.
The feint camo is usually good, but honestly, in rewatching it, I'm thinking I should have maybe even just stayed out to let myself face tank them because my rogue actually had nothing. So we had to scatter a little earlier, but we made up for it by setting up the go pretty clean either way with the blanket silence.
That was your LGU side, or?
I'll do like
Thank you guys for watching. This season was honestly pretty fried because after the session, we actually just never heard from TIZZYB again. Prayers up for my boy. I hope he's alright, man. But yeah, the queues were pretty dead this season, especially with Wrath coming out. So I was kind of just chilling. We did get Glad playing MMDH like a month into the season, so I'll have some videos of that coming your way soon. That was honestly a terrible comp, but it was fun trying to make it work and secure dubs. The last 2 weeks of the season, we did win a new rogue, but we came up short on the rank 1 by like 100 points. We just didn't have the same synergy that we had with TIZZYB. I'll have some videos on that little journey, though, coming out before Dragonflight comes out as well. But all in all, it was still a fun season. I'm looking forward to Dragonflight. I was pretty sad we couldn't secure the Eternal Glad rank 1, but we pressed on. Kind of just been chilling on Wrath lately. After the season ended, just doing random stuff and like PvEing randomly. Just trying to remind myself why I fell in love with this game as a kid. And if anyone does want to play, I am on Iranicus ally because Benediction was locked. So I don't really have any Wrath Arena content, but it's been fun just like doing random stuff and chilling. Dragonflight does come out soon and we'll be grinding that hard. Thank you guys for all the support and love. Catch you guys in the next one. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. Let's get it.